about the meaning of partnership, its definition, and the features of partnership. In today's class, it is going to be regarding the advantages and limitations of a partnership firm. So to begin with, first and foremost, we have that a partnership kind of business, it is very easy to form because we need to just have a simple agreement which could be in oral or it could be in writing, and because it is not compulsory to get the partnership firm registered, so the legal formalities also become very less, and that is why it is said that partnership kind of business, it is very easy to form. Next we have is availability of larger resources. If you compare partnership firm with the sole proprietorship kind of firm, or the joint Hindu family or cooperative kind of business, the resources, when we speak here, various resources, various things which are required to run the business, the availability becomes more, because in a partnership kind of business we can take the partners till the maximum limit of 20. So when we have 20 people working to run a business, obviously the capital or any other resource, we can pool more resources, whereas when we compare to sole proprietorship form of business organization. And the third point, it tells that better decisions could be taken under partnership kind of firm, because each partner, they have the right to take part in the management of the business. So all the decisions pertaining to the business, all these partners, they consult with each other, they take consent of each other, and then they bring that change. So better decisions, because the collective wisdom of the people, the knowledge and good judgment which group of people can do together, that quality could be used as one of the advantages in partnership. The fourth point, it tells about flexibility. Flexibility means how easily a change could be brought into the organization, whether it is regarding the size of the partnership firm, or the nature of the business, or the area of its operations. After consulting with all the partners, the change can be made easily, rather than when we compare it to joint stock kind of business organization. Joint stock companies, children, you'll be learning about it in your next chapter. These companies are big business organizations where we have shareholders and all. I'll not confuse you with that, but yes, joint stock company, it runs on a large scale production. So there, making a change has a big procedure that is to be followed through, whereas in partnership firm, it is easy to bring the change in the working of the firm. So that was about the fourth point, flexibility. Next we have sharing of risks. Now, the losses of the firm or the profits of the firm, that is equally taken by all the partners, or otherwise the ratio which they have agreed, how much percentage each partner will bear. So any risk when it is arising, any problem arising in the company, all the partners will come together and try to eradicate that risk, try to overcome that risk. So that is about sharing of risk. Next we have sixth point as keen interest. Keen means because these all partners, their main motto is to make profit. So they show very enthusiastic attitude or eagerness towards the working of the business. So that is what is about keen interest. Next we have is benefits of specialization. Now all the partners, they actively participate in the business as per their special skills and knowledge. For example, if we speak about a legal consultancy, there could be a partner who is good in criminal cases, there could be a partner who is good at handling civil cases, there could be a partner who can handle labor cases. So every partner is special in his or her field of work. So this specialization can be used, can be put into proper use in a partnership firm. Or let us speak about a clinic where two doctors, they come together and they put their special skills and run the partnership business. Like let us say a gynecologist is there and a pediatrician is there. Okay, both together they put up a clinic and they run it. So in partnership, this is what is called as a partnership kind of business, where the special skills of the people are put together and an organized a firm is run. Then we have protection of interest. Protection of interest means protecting the partners here, okay, their rights. Like in a partnership form of business, the rights of each partner and his or her interests are fully, completely protected, because in case if a partner is not satisfied with any decision, he can ask for the dissolution of the firm, or he can also withdraw himself from the partnership. Now dissolution of the firm means closing down the partnership firm, this business organization, or otherwise he can come out of partnership agreement. Okay, so here it's very important for you all to learn dissolution of firm means complete close down of the business, whereas dissolution of partnership means the partner, whoever is not satisfied with the working of the organization, will come out, but rest of the partners, they will run the business. But then again, condition applies. When a partner is leaving, he cannot transfer his share to any of his he cannot transfer his share to anyone. So what happens, he will come out of the business, the old agreement, it will be closed and a new agreement will be made for the existing partners who are going to run the partnership organization. So that is about protection of interest. Next we have is secrecy. Secrecy means when a business is being done, most of the businessmen, they try to maintain the secrets of their business organization. So that is what we are talking here about, secrecy. If we compare to big organizations, it is easy to maintain the secrets in a partnership kind of business, because here we have a group of people who are running the business, and also it is not compulsory that partnership form of business organizations, they'll publish their final accounts, their annual accounts. So it becomes easy for them to keep the working of the business organizations to the partners itself, whereas in a joint stock company, it's compulsory that the final accounts, the working, whether the business is in profit or loss, it has to be published to the public, because the normal people, few of them, they invest in those companies by buying their shares. So they are called as shareholders, yes, owners of the company as well. So it is it is their right to know what is happening in the business. So that is what is called as publishing of final accounts or annual accounts, that you will be soon learning in detail in the further of your intermediate first year. So these were about the advantages. Next we have limitations of a partnership firm. First and foremost we have is the liability of every partner is unlimited. When we are speaking about partnership kind of organization, it's one of the most important disadvantage. And what happens when the debts of the company or the obligations of the firm is to be paid, there comes the partners. They will of course share as per their percentage or the ratio which they have agreed upon, but then if it is required, they will have to take clearing the rest of the debts and obligations of the firm as well. In certain situations it's happened so that even they have to sell their personal properties to overcome this debt situation in the firm. So that is about unlimited liability. Then we have instability. The partnership kind of business organization, it is not stable. Stable means permanent, because the life is very uncertain. Yes, in case if something happens to any of the partners, the company has to close down or the agreement has to close down. It could be because of the death of the partner or incapacity. The partner is not capable enough in running an organization, or if a partner is retiring, or insolvency. Insolvency means where the partner is unable to pay debt. So what happens, the partner can not only that, any dissenting partner can give notice at any time for dissolution of partnership. So it is not a permanent organization. Any uncertain event can happen and the agreement or the organization has to be brought down. So that was about instability. Next we have is limited capital. Capital is the investment or the finance which is being run in the organization. So when you are becoming the partner in a company, obviously one has to bring his or her share of amount into the organization. Because we have you can just go till the number of 20 partners, the capital becomes limited here. You cannot pool more finance, which could be done in big organizations in joint stock companies. Then we have non-transferability of share. As I said earlier, a partner, he or she only can represent the partnership organization, nobody else than them. So that is what is the share of the partner cannot be transferred to any other person, neither partially, which means part of it, or completely. Then possibility of conflicts. Every partner in the firm, they have equal right to participate in the management, in making decisions, in putting their opinions, their viewpoint. So what happens because of this? Because different people have different views, there is a possibility of friction and quarrel, fight among the partners. So this difference of opinion gives rise to quarrels, and which might lead to closing down of the firm, dissolution of the firm. So these were the disadvantages, dear students. Thank you so much for listening to today's class. In tomorrow's class, I'll be explaining you different types of partners. So